So today is another day. Yesterday afternoon, I experienced something kind of surprising to me. I'm traveling with my significant other. He had a business conference, so I thought I'd take advantage of, the nice hotel room, a new city, good workout equipment. But this is like a swanky kind of resort place. And when I was walking around, I suddenly experienced a lot of anxiety. I felt very self-conscious about my size because at a swanky resort, you see a lot of younger, beautiful women, and even older, beautiful women that are, in great shape and wearing their chic resort wear. And I felt uncomfortable. I felt out of place. I didn't feel like I belonged. I felt huge in comparison. And it was very hard on my self-esteem. It was very hard to feel that way. And of course, I didn't say anything to my significant other because part of the time I feel like I don't want him to be involved in all of my struggles with, getting this pandemic 40 off. Because I want him to view me as beautiful and attractive. I don't want him to view me as judging and critical. I don't want him to view me as a work in progress or a problem. So I usually don't talk to him about it, but it was bothering me enough that I said something. I told him about what I was feeling, and of course he was completely shocked and had no idea. Because I don't think guys are judged the same way. I don't think that they have those same pressures, at least in his age bracket. I think some of the younger guys feel some of that stress, but he has a good fortune of being that self-confident, the world bends to my will, middle-aged white man. Which, hey, congratulations on being, identifying as the person that the world is built for. It's not his fault, but he just doesn't see some of it because he hasn't ever had to feel it or be judged externally by his appearance in the same way that women do, right? And of course you can, there's extenuating factors to everything. So if you don't agree with what I'm saying, I accept your reality too. This has just been mine. And I'm not critical of anybody else's journey either. This is just where I'm at in my life. But one of the things that he said to me, and of course he comforted me and he told me I was beautiful and that, he didn't even notice, of course, which is great and awesome because, isn't that what we want in a spouse? For them just to see us instead of, all of our shortcomings. I had to kind of regather myself there. I didn't really feel like crying on a YouTube post that I put out into the ether. So what he said to me was, be kind to yourself and give yourself time. And that you are doing all the things that you need to do and you are trying. And it won't happen overnight. And you're going to have bad days. And some days you're going to have great days. But that's kind of what life is. And he's right. So today I'm awake again. It's a new day, and I'm still doing the things that I need to do. And yesterday, I walked 9,000 steps. I had made great choices actually during the day. Lots of vegetables, lean protein, things that really tasted awesome, but were also right in the center of where I need to be for my dietary needs. And, on the lower side of carbs, not crazy. I'm still eating fruit. I'm still eating vegetables, and I'm not worrying about which vegetables I'm eating, because fiber usually offsets, and the fiber also slows its entry into your blood system. So I'm doing all the right things, and, passed on dessert, even though he had dessert, because this isn't his problem. He doesn't have a pandemic 40 to deal with. So, we all have our stuff, and our stuff is different. But I think I am starting to see kind of the emotional component to this for the last couple of days. And figuring out how to process emotions and not ignore them and just continue on is probably going to be one of those things that's really important to me in order to not just, lose the pandemic 40, but what other reversals or, bad things that happen, because bad things are going to happen in the future, and bad things have happened in the past. And this is universal. No one escapes pain in life, and upset and disappointment. It is everyone's chore to figure out how to deal with. And some of us have more than others. And I know that I've had a very fortunate life. But whatever the case, whatever I've been dealing with has caused me to be at this point right now. So I'm going to figure it out and going to keep moving forward. Talk to you tomorrow.